Is all well? On guard!
Ok. Proviamo.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city...
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
Proviamo in questo senso.
It's coming!
Ok, vediamo.
Look at the size of...
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city.
But how are we supposed to kill something?
Look there! That can be lifted.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use...
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first.
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the...
Start by
Vediamo
attacking
un
the body!
attimo. Però ci fa...
Withdrawing! Closing the distance.
Ci fa solo andare qua.
I call upon royal power within!
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's go! Fire!
Observe with blade in hand! Oh, gales of wind!
Non è vero. Ci attacca.
Is that only a flesh
Beh,
wound?
non ci toglie tanto, dai.
This is nothing.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down! Not done
I'll
yet.
show you the essence of truth. Me! Burn! Alright, how's that?
We did it!
With a single
Allora, vediamo
fist. Join with me! Not this skill. Come! Shatter!
152. Ok.
Broken Bird's in bad shape.
Let's make an end of it!
Go!
Hack and slash!
Right on target.
I'll show you the... We can do this!
Mettiamoci a posto la vitra.
Plus needed.
Helpful as ever.
Ottimo.
I stand ready. Allies, together!
All right, let's go!
I end it!
Bene, hai tolto un bel po' di vita, direi.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Let's stay calm. Me! We're not out of this yet!
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Is everyone all right? Let us fight as one. Perhaps not this. Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you. They yet cling to life.
Beh, non è che... Devo farti così,
Only a
allora.
flesh wound.
Va bene, adesso la recuperiamo, dai.
What? The shell's back to
Devo
normal!
quasi farti fuori, quindi.
That arm seems to
Perché
restore it. It might take some effort.
potrei volerci un po', ma non so
Maybe we
perché
should...
di distruggerlo. Allora, vediamo un attimo.
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
It's okay. I won't hold back! We can do this!
Thank you.
My thanks.
With a single fist. With blade in hand. Not now. Allies, together!
Devo...
Come! I crush you!
Bene, noi togliamo via una mano.
That all so easily.
Someone heal her!
Ah, devo guarirla.
Get her back up!
Porca zozza. Allora,
This should work.
My spirit is
Let's stay calm.
unbroken.
By this power. With healing power.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
perfetto. Era l'unica cosa che si potesse fare. Sì, sì, sì. Ci voleva.
Stroll's forgotten everything. He can't use his skills.
Shut
Se
up!
riusciamo a toglierli via.
Worthy foe after all.
Try some attack control.
I will fight with
Debolito.
Now let's work on the
I
other.
won't hold back. Roar!
Observe the... Not now. Behold! We stand together! I crush you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Hold on. Let's try this.
Thanks.
Was nicht.
Ok.
Only a flesh wound.
Too slow.
Ah,
On, Hulkenberg.
mancato.
Like poetry in motion.
Allora, e quello dall'oblio. Allora,
They're weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
Let's go.
io bisogna che tu fai questo.
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Ottimo.
I stand ready. Shatter!
How's that? Now! Aim for the heart!
Ok.
I can't afford to hold back. After me!
Strike true!
Hack and slash. Tougher than I thought.
Bene.
By this
tu
power. With
guarisci.
healing power.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Ottimo.
Observe the enemy.
Niente, tu
Let
fai
us fight as
di
one.
questo qua.
Counting on you.
Togliamolo di mezzo una volta per tutte.
My power!
Distrutto. E vai.
Satisfactory.
Buono.
I feel stronger.
Allora, un po' di vita serve, poi facciamo resistenza, se non pensi un po'
I shall
maluccio.
strive to use this power wisely.
Finally.
You have my sincere...
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us.
Uno di noi, uno non c'è più.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again.
Ce l'ho insieme.
I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious, I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
Abbiamo fatto il possibile.
We did all we could, Stroll.
And it wasn't enough. I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And
Sono loro.
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to... May the teachings guide and protect you. Close your ear.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme and killed the human besides. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh?
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it...
Yes. You're right.
Ok.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, but Champ...
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What?
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on other...
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely, okay?
Let's hone our skills as best we can.
A fine idea. We can never be complacent in our strength.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And...
Ok.
Your attention, please, ladies. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people right now. I suppose we ought to talk about all those other
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? Take a look.
Allora, dati per tono giunto, tengo appena il popolo potrebbe completare
Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all...
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on...
Allora.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eating a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden is planning some sort of... Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be...
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move, then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
Beh, possiamo fare un po' le cose, sistemare un po'.
We have waited long enough to rule this land. Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Named the new king under our authority and...
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing.
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasant.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, it would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis...
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though I can say there is one certain means. A duel could overcome it.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticism.
And, that is...
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his...
Beasts, a lot of them. A dog is happiest of...
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
First up.
Possiamo perdere tempo. Infatti forse dovremmo eliminare i mostri che imperversano il deserto. Sembra che anche ci siano novità di spinaci.
Oh, yeah?
Non sono ancora di sicuro che ok. Vediamo cosa si può fare. Sicuramente bisogna fare un po' di esplorazione. Aspetti che fammi reagisce, poi puoi trovare il persone, fare il tempo con gli alleati o prepararti per battaglie contro i nemici. Se accetti di questa vita potrai accedere a guerra e lasciati aiutare nell'ultima sui vantaggi.
Well then,